Hi, it's the Lipstick Gal. Thank you so much for watching today. I am trying this year to be better about posting empties so I don't have like a 30-minute long empties video. Cross your fingers with me that I can get through this quickly. Thanks for watching and thanks for being subscribed. So I'm going to start with skincare. I've been talking about this product since it launched and how much I love it and am devoted to it. And every time I finish it, I get a new one. This is Crepe Beauty's Great Barrier Relief. It's one of those hydrating serums that if you have oily skin, you could use as your sole source of moisturizer. But since I have normal and at times dry skin, especially in colder months, I layer this and I love it so much. One of my favorite things about this is that it has tomato oil, it has safflower oil, it has natural moisturizing factors, it has peptides. I'm sure there's other things, rosehip oil, vitamin B3, ceramides. It's just like chock full of really good stuff to help repair your skin barrier. And I have recently been trying to incorporate a retinol regularly and my skin's kind of like in a, okay, wait, what? I used to use a retinol every day, a real light encapsulated retinol, and I kind of bumped it up just a little bit and my skin's been complaining. So this has been exactly what my skin needs to kind of moisturize, re-establish the skin barrier so that I don't have dry, flaky, irritated skin. I've been loving this product. This is from Tula. This is their cult classic purifying face cleanser. So this is a product that came in a Derm Store Beauty Fix box that a friend gifted me around the holidays. And I was like, oh, that's probably a more expensive face cleanser than I'm used to paying. It's not really. I know not everybody likes it, but I love the Milky Jelly Cleanser from Glossier. I like it because it doesn't irritate my eyes. I like it because it'll be a real light layer that doesn't really strip my skin. That's what this does. It's not overly stripping on my skin. It gets off, you know, whatever skincare I have on, if I'm stepping in the shower first thing after being in bed, or if I'm using it as a second cleanse at the end of the day to take my makeup off, it actually gets the rest of it all off and I don't have any residual makeup residue on my face. But I like that it doesn't foam, so it's not highly stripping. If you need a gentle type of cleanser, this is great. I was checking the price point between this and another cleanser I'm going to talk about that I love so much. And there's like a 17-cent difference per ounce. So this is actually a pretty great price for a daily cleanser and it lasts a long time. So this is that other cleanser and this one also is like, there's nothing left. This is from Crepe Beauty. This is their Matcha Hemp Hydrating Cleanser. This is the first time I've tried this. This is an interesting product because as you squirt it out into your hand, it ends up kind of looking kind of like, there's like little tiny flecks in there. I don't know if that's the matcha or the hemp, but it's also kind of like a little bit of a browny green color and it looks like what? This being almost clear, this was an interesting shade, but I'll tell you, I loved this. My skin loved this, especially during the winter time. I opened this like, I think October, November, and it took me a long time to get through it. You're getting 4 ounces here. What I love so much about this is that it never overstripped my skin. Just like this, I feel like they're kind of comparable. I just tend to love products from Crave Beauty. I feel like they're really, really nice. This one also doesn't sting my eyes. I'm not a person who like takes this type of a cleanser all the way up to my eyes. I normally will like go around like the orbital area, like, and I'll leave this section for my balm cleanser, my oil cleanser, whatever it is, my eye makeup remover if I'm taking off makeup, but I'll use the rest of it. But I have occasionally, because I'm not always that careful, gotten it in my eyes and it doesn't sting. And that doesn't mean it won't sting your eyes, it just doesn't bother my eyes. But I don't wear contacts, I don't have sensitive eyes, but I like this a lot. And the whole idea of it being hydrating, it's so nice because it doesn't overstrip my skin. Here's a product I've had for a while. It's taken me a while to work through it. I'm finally done with it. It's from Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Goddess Skin Clay Mask. It has a lot of claims. It says that it visibly lifts, smooths, brightens, tightens pores for baby skin. Well, I do feel like it tightens pores by making sure it's a clay mask. So it's gonna pull out some impurities. You're not supposed to leave it on very long. You're only supposed to leave it on for like 10 minutes. And it's never really supposed to dry all the way down to where it's kind of like cracking and flaking. And it does feel a little bit more moisturizing than other clay masks. Here's the deal. It's really expensive. Is it nice? Yeah. Would I buy it again? Let's talk about some body care. This is something that somebody gifted me. This is Winds of Faith bath salts. I really loved these. Oh, it smells so good. So as you're pouring it into your bath, you know, the little petals go out everywhere, the salt kind of dissolves, and then you get that really beautiful whiff of essential oils. I really like these. I don't know where to get more. This one was called Calm and Collected, but I really liked it. And it's obviously something that's, you know, somebody makes at home, but I liked it a lot. Another handmade item that I love is the soaps from Missouri River Soap. So Holly is a YouTuber. I'll make sure to link her information down below, but she makes the most amazing handmade bar soaps. And this is one from the holiday collection. This was a red and white striped one that's just peppermint, and it's smelled so good. I can still smell the mint in here. I have, I think, 2 bars left. Oh, that's all I have. I have 2 bars left of soap from Missouri River Soap. I did place another order recently. They did have a early spring release. I love these bars of soap. I think they're beautifully made. They last quite a long time. My husband and I both use the bars in the shower, and 1 bar lasts us almost an entire month. My kids love them. I think they go through them a little bit faster just because they smell good. I did buy a whole nother batch of them, and I can't wait till they come, but this has been a favorite. So I finished another one of these. This is from Bliss Kiss. This is their Simply Sealed Lotion Stick. This is one of those things that I absolutely love. It's like a giant roll-up chapstick. This is, I mean, I'm trying to get like my finger in here and get the last of what's in here. It's a jojoba-based kind of, I just rub it on my hands like this, roll it up, and then rub it in. And I have it on my hands right now. This scent is pink sugar. It smells really good. But what I love so much about it is if I put this on right before bed, I make sure to rub it into my cuticles, into my nails, whether I'm wearing nail polish or not. These days I'm frequently not wearing polish, but I find that it really is fantastic for hydrating my nails, for keeping my cuticles from getting too dry and ragged, especially with all of the hand washing and hand sanitizing. I need something that has a little bit more longevity to it. So this product, because it's made with jojoba oil, let's see what else is in here. Jojoba, mango butter, coconut oil, pharmaceutical grade lanolin, vitamin E, and fragrance. I mean, it's all just nourishing, nourishing, nourishing. I have a remarkable amount of makeup that I finished up. I'm really rather surprised. So I did finish both of these. These are from Tower 28. These were part of their little holiday set. They had 4 mini glosses. They had a clear, an orange, and then the red and the purple. These are the 2 that I kept for myself. I gave each of my girls one of the other ones. And this purple one here is called Fearless. And this one here is XOXO. I started loving XOXO the most, but I fell in love with Fearless. And there's like really not much on here anymore. But Fearless is a sheer purple. And I feel like it's a little more flattering on my lips because this one here tends to look, instead of red, it looks a little bit more hot pink on the lips. One of my favorite things about this formula is they're not too sticky, they're hydrating. They're not the type of glosses. I have some glosses and I don't think I have many of them anymore, but if you put on too thick of a layer, they tend to kind of like sink to the corners and then it kind of strings and pulls. That's one of my least, it's the least favorite thing a gloss can do. And when that happens, I kind of banish the gloss. I'm like, you might still be here, but I don't use you because I know you're gonna do that to me. These are really great. I feel like because they're also a sheer tint, they're super easy to use on a no makeup day, and they're super comfortable. I liked being able to try the formula. I heard so many good things about Tower 28 gloss formulas, and I would really be interested in getting either another one of the Fearless. I don't know if that's one of their regular colors or if it was like a holiday special, or getting one of their nudes that's just a little bit more opaque. I've got a lot of gloss and I've recently purchased some, so I don't know that I'm going straight for this, but I'm putting it on my list of things that I like that I would be willing to repurchase. I finished up one of the Lancome Cils Booster XL. This is just the white mascara primer. There's still stuff in here, but I can tell it's like, it's getting old. And I've had it open. I normally write on here or put a sticker on the bottom with like the date that I opened it, and I didn't for this. And I was like, how long have I had that open? I don't know. And especially when it comes to like mascaras or primers, I want to make sure that I don't keep it past like that 3 or 4 month mark, because you're just asking for an eye infection. So this is done. Another one, I didn't like this one that much. This is from Blinc. This is one of the ones that I had for a long time in my mascara jar. I've got a little glass tower here full of mascaras. This is the Blinc primer, their black lash primer. Okay, the problem with this, I liked the fact that it was black primer, but it was the wand. This wand, it doesn't really have bristles everywhere, and it was hard to get it on without getting it where I didn't want it. Now, I've never been one that's good with a rubber bristle wand, and that's what this is. It's got the slightest little curve to it, but mostly you've got a lot of bristles on the top and a lot of bristles on the bottom and very few on the sides. And when that happens, I've just found it difficult to use. It is a tubing primer, but I did notice that when I used this and then used a regular mascara over the top, I didn't get the benefit of, you know, being able to wet it and everything just slides right off. I ended up getting regular mascara everywhere. Maybe if I were to use this with another Blinc mascara, because I think most Blinc mascaras, if not all of them, are tubing mascaras, it might be a good combo, but I wouldn't repurchase this. I finished a couple of brow products. I was surprised that I finished them within like a week of each other. I've had them for a while, so they don't all have their caps to them, but this one is from CoverGirl. This is the Ultrafine Brow Pencil. I really like this one. This one is in the shade Soft Brown. I don't know why I'm opening it because there's literally nothing left. I find that this is like in the $7, $8 range. It's super affordable and a fantastic dupe for the Brow Wiz. I know that NYX makes their microfine pencil. That one's like 10, 11 bucks. This one's a little bit less expensive and is really nice. The other one that I finished is from L'Oreal. It's the Brow Stylist Definer Ultrafine Tip Shaping Pencil. And this one is in the shade Brunette. So I liked this one a lot too. Like, again, it's down to nothing. I don't know why I'm rolling it up. I'm not gonna get anything out of it. I feel like between both of these colors for my hair, I feel like the CoverGirl in Soft Brown was a much better match, and Brunette was just a hair warmer. I feel like between the two of these, I prefer the CoverGirl, not just for the shade that matches my hair a little bit better. I also feel like it's a slightly softer formula, not too soft, because if it's too soft, then you're just leaving like little chunks of product in your brows. This one was stiff, and it didn't always, every time that I would make a mark with it, I didn't feel like I always got color payoff. I feel like this one was easier to work with, it exfoliated really well, and it's less expensive than the L'Oreal. If you're looking for a drugstore, I feel like the CoverGirl one is fantastic. I finished a lip liner. I've been wearing a lot of lip liner, and this one I've had for several years. It's from the company It's Skin. It's their Babyface Creamy Lip Liner, and it's in the shade 10. It says it right here on a little sticker that's like a pair of lips. It's super cute. That's the only thing I know about it because the rest of it's written in Korean. So It's Skin is a Korean brand. I don't even know if they still make this lip liner. I liked it a lot. It's super creamy. It's one of those, but it's like super pigmented. I can't roll it up anymore. This is all that's left. And I have been burning through this recently because I've fallen in love with this lipstick. It's the one I'm wearing today. It's the Infinite Lip Cloud from M Cosmetics in Red Divine. And I discovered as I was putting it on today that I used the last one. I was like, I'm doing an Empties, and I just finished my red lip liner. It's the only red that I have that really matches that. I have some other reds that are more pinky reds, that are more orangey red. They're not that same, they're not this tone. So I'm gonna have to find a different liner. The one thing that I probably won't repurchase this one because it does say it's creamy. It is really creamy. You could line your lips and, you know, fill it in, and then the other side has like a brush, and you could actually use it to distribute the color and kind of like bring it in. I also felt because it was a really creamy lip liner, it didn't have that same ability that a lip liner that's a little stiffer has to become like a barrier. This lipstick doesn't actually go anywhere. You put it and it stays where you put it, but I don't know that this would be the lip liner I would repurchase, but the shade was perfect to accompany the lipstick that I've been wearing a lot. So I finished up an illustrative eyeliner from M Cosmetics. I noticed today as I was putting it on, you still can draw with it, but you see how you start with color and then it starts to go dry. I'm glad I have another one coming in the mail. I never thought that I would fall in love with liquid eyeliner again, and I have. And I love that this is like a really fine brush tip. It gives a lot of flexibility. I like that the cap also seals really well. It has some sort of a spring-loaded, action in here to make sure that when you close it, it's got a really good seal so it's not going to dry out. I feel like this has made wearing eyeliner easy, super easy. So I bought another brown and a black. They came in a 2-set and it was less expensive. So my duo pack is supposed to be arriving soon, but I'm trying not to fall in love with more expensive eyeliners. This is like $21 normally. It's just so much better than a lot of other things I've tried. That's all of my empties. I'm surprised how much makeup there is. Normally there's like 1 or 2 makeup items, if any. This is a lot. I know that like brow pencils, it takes me a long time to get through brow pencils because I don't wear brows every day. Like the brows are on my face, but I don't fill them in every day. I have been using this so much since it came, like hardcore in love with that. And I can't remember the last time I finished a lip liner. It's surprising. These sorts of things didn't surprise me because they're minis and these are things that I go through, and everything else is like my regular like skincare. I know I'm going to finish, my face wash, my serums, things like that. I do have some habitual repurchases. I would love to know if there are products that you habitually repurchase. If there are products you've been surprised that you finished, like I didn't think I was that close, or products that you're working really hard to finish. And although they're good, they're just not at the top of your repurchase list. Let me know what that is in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being subscribed. Have an amazing day, and I will see you again soon.